Hello, my darlings! Today, we are going to be reacting to something that a lot of people have actually asked me. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen Opal? I said, what the heck is an opal? I said, opal's a stone. They're like, no, opal's a girl. I said, Nani? Want to run that by me again? Yeah, apparently, Opal is an animation from a guy named Jack Stauber. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, my darlings. And it was featured on Adult Swim like years and years and years ago. But it gained a cult following, and the thing is, a lot of people have been asking for this, and they're like, we want to hear your opinion, Yu-chan. And I'm like, all right, I'll do my best. Ganbatte. Let's jump right in, shall we? Wow. This isn't animation. This is like real stuff in there. Cigarettes. Uh-huh. Alright, beer cans it looks like. Ah! Okay, they're dancing now. Jeez. Okay, we have mirrors, measuring tapes, jewelry. Nice. Uh-oh. Pill bottles, empty ones, open ones, beer cans, well, wine bottles. Oh, love books. Harlequin romance novels. Oh, Jack Stauber's Opal. Here we go. Oh, it's a burger. Oh, look, it's animated. Well, 3D, like, what do they call it? Claymation. Oh. Hello. Is that like UFOs up there? Oh, look at her little hair tufts. It's adorable.
That's my girl.
Oh.
Hi, Opal.
Oh. What a loving family.
Come on. You can do it.
Well, what? Ah! I thought she was gonna eat the burger. I guess it's dance time.
Atta girl.
Ah. Oh. Oh, look, did you see the drop of sweat going down her father's face?
We always say.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, ew, don't touch the eyeballs, gross.
You're looking tired. Bedtime, kiddo.
Are those real teeth, like dentures they used for this? Oh, little girl, where do you think you're going? Why are you out of bed? You're put to bed. Don't do that. She's like a moth to the flame, isn't she? Little kids, you know, kids and teenagers are always like that. You tell them, don't do that, and then they do it anyways. What? What the heck is going on? Are those ghosts pouring out of the top floor? That's a no-no house, my darlings. Oh, look how traumatized you look. Go back to bed. Don't go inside there, little girl. Oh my lord. She's going in, folks. May luck be with her. Oh boy. That is not a good time. What? Oh, there's an old man? Oh no. Get out.
Claire? Is that you? Come here, I need you to bring me my cigarette.
That's Opal. You got the wrong girl, sir.
Hey! Don't think about hiding them again either. I know it's you who's doing that.
Not so sure.
You know, it's evil to help people who don't need help, Claire.
What? Evil to help people? Hold it. It's evil to help people who don't need help? Why in the world would helping anybody be considered evil in the first place? What do you mean if they don't need help? Obviously, you're helping them because they need help. What, is it wrong if I open the door for my elders, for example? They don't need me to open the door for them. They're perfectly capable. They'll do it a little slower than I do it. But I always make sure to open the door for my elders, you know, because it's respectful. So, I mean, they don't need my help, but they always seem to appreciate it. I'm not sure what he's getting at here.
It's like these people on television, Claire. You're far more interested in me than anything you got going on.
Hey!
How the hell did... Listen to him go, Jesus.
Ew! Blood everywhere.
Going on and on with that. Alright.
Oh no. He really can't breathe, folks.
Tell me,
Ah!
why does it sound so easy to breathe
Reluctant dancing.
on TV? I can't see.
He's blind.
Sounds so easy.
That's why the glasses.
I'm popular here.
Are you?
They all sing to me.
La, la.
I date salesmen. They want my soul, Claire. They fight over me
They
like
just-
dogs.
They want your money.
The girls are singing.
La, la, la.
I assume they want my soul as well.
I...
Need that smoke, Claire? What the hell is taking you?
Oh God.
And
Sir,
tell me
you don't need more cigarettes.
so easy to breathe on TV. Oh, won't you tell me why don't
La, la, la.
so easy to breathe on
That's a bop.
TV?
It's sad, but it's a bop.
It sounds so easy.
Oh. Sir, what are you doing?
Weird. Why aren't you saying anything?
Huh? Smell weird.
You're not Claire. What are you doing in my house?
Run, little girl!
Ow.
Run!
House. Get out!
Oh no! Ah! Ah! Run! Run, little girl. Run, little girl. Run. Ooh, what new horror does this creepy house have for her today? Get out of there. That means there's bad things happening. Okay, they're not ghosts. They're something else. Bad vibes?
Gonna walk by without saying hello?
Hello.
Yeah, they're going to be kicking themselves. I actually look really good in that.
Do
I
you?
don't have your ankles, so nothing against them. Never mind. Sorry, my brain. I often find myself at my wit's end in here. That's just part of my journey, you know. I'm just a small.
I'm so confused.
I mean, my skin is sometimes, but what? You could hold me in the palm of your hand.
Hold on a second.
You could spend
Wait.
a little time, you know. You act like I'm a complete stranger.
Is she? Is she?
So mad at me. Like, I'm growing though. Like, why be so negative?
You're not growing.
Like the way you probably are right now. I don't know, I
You look fully grown.
just tell you.
They turn me down, now I live my nightmare. Gotta be seen by someone.
Oh.
Now I sit here in reflection chamber, fixing myself so that all can savor.
Oh, perfectionism disorder? Possibly? Oh, wow. It's a lot of mirrors. Ah, the teeth. Oh my god. Vanity. Wow. Oh god. Yeah, he's definitely going for perfection, folks.
I don't really see why we always have to talk about these sorts of things, but you know, it puts things into perspective.
There's no...
for you.
Oh god. Oh. Oh no. And he's stuck in his feels. Well, okay, this is the worst room yet. I'm getting really creepy vibes, my darlings. Oh! you?
Who's that?
It's
Claire?
Opal. Wait,
Being a person today, huh?
huh?
Goodness exists. If I wake Claire and I sit still, it will arrive.
Let her go.
You should be more considerate, honestly, but I forgive you.
Why? She's a little
Pray to every
girl.
single one of you. Every night. It's a virtuous cycle.
Of what?
How did this get so bad? I feel terrible for all the things. I feel terrible.
Oh my god. Is this entire house like... Alright, my darlings. Here's what I'm going for here. Is this a house in which different vices or problems are represented? I mean, you have the old man, and the old man is blind, and he can't give up cigarettes, even though it's obviously very, very obviously killing him. It's very interesting, though. He said that, like, the people know me here, talking about the television. But he's blind, and he can't see them, but he's sure that the girls are dancing, you know, the people are singing. But he did say, he said they know me here on TV. Was he a movie star at one point, my darlings? Did he have it all and lose it all? That could be something. The guy with his mirrors, his countless mirrors, you know, like, oh my god, perfectionism disorder. He's constantly popping blemishes and smoothing things over, and he's just looking in the mirrors, making sure that he looks as perfect as he can be. And he said, I'm living my own nightmare, you know, and that's somebody who's never happy with themselves. That's somebody who, they look in the mirror and they try to make the most perfect visage that they can, but they just can't get it right because they cannot accept that humans are not perfect. This one, oh boy. Look at what she just said to a little girl. She's like, you honestly should be more considerate, but I forgive you. An adult is telling that to a little tiny child? My goodness, Opal's all of... What? She's all of like 60 pounds soaking wet. She's probably just like a 4-year-old, probably just out of the toddling stage. I mean, look how young she was, you know, dancing, you know, becoming the hamburger on the plate. The hamburger was never eaten, was it? She got up on the plate and she became she became the burger. Is she being fed off of? Are these people feeding off of her? Oh my goodness. Does this say something about a dysfunctional family life? But those other people were her family, right? Maybe that's who she wanted her family to be, but these people are her family. Oh my goodness, wishful thinking. She wanted all of these to become all of those? I don't know, my darlings. Let's keep watching. This is getting really interesting. We're really going down the rabbit hole now, aren't we? Ugh. Oh, that look. Huh? Why? Huh? You're the parent here, not her. Look at you.
Adversaries are in denial. They don't know the wrong way.
Ugh.
And they never repent how I want them to.
Ugh.
And you're just like me. You're just as powerless as I am, Claire.
Oh my god.
See?
Don't hurt the child! That's horrible of her! You're just as powerless as I am. Look, I'll prove it to you. Oh my god, what a horrible person. What a horrible woman. What is this? Oh, it's a bed. This is the window she was looking. Oh my god. Her reality. Look. Oh my god, that was Opal. Not her. She's Claire. Oh my god. was right. She's the burger. They're eating her life force away. They're using her. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. Ah. Escapism.
We see you, Opal, your troubles are miles
The
away.
way
We
see you, Opal.
and in
Our eyes you'll stay. That is, it's in her head. It's all in her head, and oh my goodness. I came into this prepared to be scared, not emotional, my darlings. Now that I've collected myself, my darlings. Alright, I think I see what's going on here. You're going to have to let me know in the comments below if I have this right. This little girl, we thought her name was Opal. That's not Opal. Opal is the name of the little girl on the billboard that they're selling, I guess, burgers and fries on it. And they're like, look, here's a happy family. And so this little girl that we now know her name is Claire imprinted off of this billboard. And she likes to imagine herself as that little girl because it's her safe space, my darlings. It's all in her head. It's not real. Just like the rest of her family's kind of living in their own heads, and they're not living in reality land either. Although hers is because she's such a small thing. Poor baby. It's a coping mechanism, my darlings. It's called escapism, and she's just trying to escape her really shitty reality is what I'm seeing here, because all of those family members on that billboard don't really even exist. This is her real family. And okay. Like I said, the old guy, you know, who's blind and who's smoking cigarettes, and he really shouldn't, you know, and he's like, Claire, quit hiding my stogies from me. I know it's you. She probably does it because she knows that he's actually really sick. And even little children can tell, you know, and that she's probably trying to help him, but of course it's not working. He just keeps smoking himself into a coughing fit and coughing up more and more blood. Ugh, that living room was a walking biohazard, really. And he said that, you know, they know me there on TV, which tells me he was probably a movie star at some point, which makes sense. That is exactly why they can afford a nice big house like that. Of course, they let it fall into ruin, but it had to have been bought with some really good money. And I find it kind of funny. It looks like eminent domain kind of like put that big road there with a billboard. My goodness. So it happens to a lot of houses in the States. There's a big, beautiful Victorian-esque, you know, like mansions butted up right next to. I'm talking about you could take one big step and you would hit a highway. It happens all the time, and it looks like that's what happened to that property in particular. But yeah, I'm telling you, that house was probably in its heyday really, really nice and bought with old money. Old money that probably came from a really prosperous Hollywood career. But then you have the next one, because, you know, it's obviously Opal's grandfather. Well, not Opal, Claire's grandfather. And then you have the guy who was like looking at all the mirrors. And he said he was living his nightmare, and he also kind of indicated that life had passed him by or something. That's the dad. So the question is that the grandfather's son? Maybe he couldn't cut it as a movie star like his old man did. That would actually make a lot of sense. Oh my goodness. And so he analyzes every little mirror around him. He picks at every single, he was actually picking like a blemish, and blood just came gushing out. Good Lord, that should be a new word. It came gushing. Yeah, like, he was picking at all of his flaws, and he's like, I'm living my own nightmare. He hates that he's a perfectionist and picks at himself, but this has to come from somewhere, my darlings. And if his daddy was like a big movie star and everything like that, he would feel that he just doesn't measure up. He cannot be like his old man, and it probably eats at him. And that's probably why, like he's all about the mirror and everything. And he's like, my ankles aren't like yours. And he's poking at other people's like imperfections, what he views as imperfections. I mean, it's a little girl. Give her some time. She'll grow into her ankles. My God. Picks at other people's imperfections in order to lift himself up. I've seen some people do that to other people. And then you have that woman. I really think that that's Claire's mother. And it looks like she has escaped into alcoholism and pills. Oh, my goodness. And she doesn't seem like a really nice person either. She seems to me to be very narcissistic. I forgot to mention, the old man is also exhibiting Alzheimer's disease. Because the thing is that that's his granddaughter, but he assumes that she's some kind of stranger let loose in his house, which we all thought too in the beginning, didn't we, my darlings? It's quite fascinating. Jack Stauber, you're a genius. You actually put us in the grandfather's position by making us think that she is a stranger in someone else's home. That she just kind of snuck in because she was curious. No, this is her house she wanted to actually escape from. Oh, remember the beginning? Boom! Lightning drove her back into the house. She was probably out playing somewhere else and she had to run back home because it was starting to rain. Oh my goodness, that is so interesting. So interesting. But yeah, the mother seems to me also very physically abusive. She grabbed that little girl. She threw bottles at her and everything. And of course, that gets my protective instinct going. I'm like, woman, I will come to your house and I will eat all your cookies. Okay? And I'll also take away all your beer bottles, all of your wine, and make you sober up. You don't scare me. You're going to rehab. He's dragging her away. No! Too bad. You shouldn't have abused your daughter. Oh my God. And of course, then little Claire goes up to the attic and she had a chair against the door to keep all of them out. And they're all knocking on her door. Did you notice that each of their eyes turned into a miniature Claire? It's because they're all using her. And it's just like I said, the hamburger at the beginning, she became that which was being eaten. So they're just sapping and sucking up her life force to deal with their own problems instead of actually, dealing with their own. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for her. I mean, she's not going to have a normal childhood. She's going to grow up traumatized, and possibly fall into some of the same patterns as her parents just to try to get a little bit of peace, to escape her own demons. Listen, I'll tell you what, my darlings, and this is the God honest truth. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. All right, this is a case, I believe, of classic child abuse. Poor Claire. Poor Opal. Because we obviously know that's what because that's what she heard them call her. They're like, there she is. Hi, Opal. So she was imagining herself to be called Opal as well. That's very sad. She's just trying to escape her nightmare. Jack Stauber, once again, you're a genius. And I love people like you who do the hard work and actually make work that is a commentary on society's unique set of problems. It's very interesting. It allows us to digest it in a safer way and then talk about it afterwards. Anyways, though, my darlings, this has been quite the adventure. Let me know what you want me to react to in the comments below, alright? I can always use new suggestions. I'm always open to them. And of course, always remember, I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Why don't you like, subscribe? Why don't you like, subscribe? Why don't you share? 'Cause sharing is caring. Why don't you like, subscribe? Yeah?